Hey guys! Welcome back to
Violating Community Guidelines.
I'm Brittany.
And I'm Brittany.
And we're the Brittnys.
Sarah is absent today.
We had to get a fill-in. So please don't mind the co-host.
Mm-hmm. So today we're going to be talking about Omegle and Chatroulette.
Two of the same things in the same vein.
Yes.
Peas in a pod, if you will.
Yeah. Sister platforms. Or more like creepy cousin platforms.
Creepy uncle cousin platforms.
What's the thing? Eyebrows should be sisters, not twins. Omegle and Chatroulette are distant second cousins.
And they've always said that.
But they've always looked alike somehow.
Yeah.
So would you like to fill everyone in on what Omegle is?
I would. So for those of you who were not plagued with the knowledge of Omegle as a child.
For those of you not diagnosed with depression.
Yeah, literally. This is the root of all of my internal demons and struggles, and it's because of this website.
Yes.
Omegle is a free online chat website that allows users to socialize with others without the need to register. Already dangerous territory. Because you're untraceable.
Yeah.
The service randomly pairs users in one-on-one chat sessions where they chat anonymously using the names you and stranger, or stranger 1 and stranger 2. The site was created by 18-year-old Leif K. Brooks of Brattleboro, Vermont, not a real place, and was launched on March 25th, 2009. Less than a month after launch, Omegle garnered around 150,000 page views a day, and in March 2010, the site introduced a video conferencing feature, the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Truly.
Wait, so you could originally just like talk, like it's like a chat room?
Yeah, it was just chatting first, and I remember in high school, which was probably like 2012, 2013, the app that you could download on your iPod Touch was chat only.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because iPod Touches didn't, only the nice ones had cameras then.
Yeah.
So I downloaded Omegle and was talking to fucking anyone. Anyone. No video.
I've been scammed out of my credit card a couple times on this website.
Are you lying?
Yes, I am. Oh my God. Literally last year. I think I've only really used this at like sleepovers. I've never like solo done it myself.
Yeah, that's a new level of desperation.
Yeah. I just want to talk to someone, dude.
Yeah, that's what I think the intention of the dude that created this was like
lonely.
Well, yeah, talk to strangers.
Yeah.
Because the idea of the World Wide Web is like, it could be such a beautiful thing.
It could.
Talking to people from all over the world, learning about their cultures, learning about the differences and, you know, how you grew up and da-da-da, but it is just dicks.
Yeah.
It's just straight up uncircumcised peni.
Yeah, because it would be nice. There's a flock of penises. So yeah, because like, I mean, like imagine, there's some people at the grocery store sometimes I just want to talk to.
Right.
But that's like the concept of the internet. But if you went up to them, they just showed you their dicks. It's like, no.
That is Omegle. That's Omegle.gov.
Yes. The U.S. government runs Omegle.
You want to go into the history of it?
The history. Omegle was initially a text-only chat that paired users at random to communicate as strangers. And in 2010, Omegle introduced a video mode to complement the text chat mode, which pairs together strangers who are using webcams and microphones. The video chat has a built-in text window. There's also something called spy mode. I've never heard of that.
I never used spy mode.
In 2011, the beta version of the new feature spy mode was introduced. In spy question mode, users have two options: to be the quote-unquote spy and ask a question of two strangers, or to discuss a question with another stranger. Wait, to discuss? I feel like you're already discussing
Yeah, it sounds a little boring.
Yeah,
Just go right into it. Age, sex, location.
Yes. But I think that would be kind of nice. Like, you know, you're watching two strangers and you get to decide the topic that they, like, chat about. You guys ever seen a horse's cock? I think you should.
I urge you to Google it.
Then you guys have to chat amongst yourselves. As the spy, the user inputs any questions for the two strangers to answer or discuss and is able to view the discussion as a third party.
Immediately perversion.
What do you guys think each other's cocks look like?
You guys girls want to kiss each other? What would you be doing if you guys were together?
What would you if I was there with you guys?
Next.
Albeit without being able to contribute further to... Oh, you can only instigate the conversation. You can't, you can't add anything.
That's... Only sick fucks would do that.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that.
The spy can quit at any time without ending the chat for the two other strangers. If a user chooses to discuss a question instead, as in a normal text mode, the user is paired with another stranger and can discuss the question the spy has asked up until the point the other stranger decides to disconnect and or move on to another question. That's really interesting. Popular spy mode question. Wait, let's do some popular spy mode questions. So the first one is, looking for nudes. Please add me on Kik. I will rate your nudes.
Spelled like a Hot Topic employee.
There is nothing less I want someone to do than rate my naked body.
A stranger rating your naked body.
Yeah, if I wanted that, I'd go to Kohl's with my mom. I don't.
I'd go to Victoria's Secret.
Yeah. What is love? That's actually a pretty good question between two strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah. One person answers genuinely, the other one just sends a picture of their cock and balls.
Yeah. Next one is what is a Luigi board?
It's where you summon Luigi.
Also, I've never known this. What's the difference between Luigi and Waluigi?
Waluigi is the evil version of Luigi.
He's got an evil brother?
I think he's purple, and then Luigi is green. They're both Italian, so I don't know.
Who is Waluigi? Waluigi's got a girlfriend. Oh. He plays the role of Luigi's arch rival and accompanies Wario in spin-offs from the main war.
Wait, so is Wario Mario's archenemy?
Let's look up Wario.
They're just evil Italians?
Oh, they're just the antagonists.
Oh.
They're just their rivals. They're fighting over who's got the best gabagool, who's making the best pizza mozzarella. That's what they're fucking fighting about.
I'm going to answer more spy mode questions, though.
Okay.
Okay, if I put eggs in my butthole, will I become a chicken?
Assuredly not.
Yeah, I don't think that'll work out.
This is what the kids are asking each other?
Yeah. I had to figure that two people would be like, no, next.
Yeah.
Or there's one that says, wait.
There's a lot of Ouija board questions. Curse of the Wedgie board? Luigi board? Question mark.
Making a Luigi board? Luigi board? Question mark? This person just doesn't know what the fuck Google is. You have to ask two strangers.
How to Ogia board works?
Once I've made a Luigi board, how do I use it?
The thought of making your own Luigi board.
Something is wrong a lot. That's an interesting prompt. That's really... I didn't know that existed. I would have figured it's like, what does your asshole look like?
Yeah.
Show me your nipple. Is it okay if my nipple is white?
How to summon dick on Luigi board.
Yes.
So another feature of Omegle is the interest tags. In 2012, Omegle added a special new feature to the text and video modes, the option to input interest tags. Adding interest lets users be paired with a stranger who has something in common with the user. Did you ever used to do this? Do you know what you would put?
No, because I never was the person who suggested Omegle. It was always that one girl who just was like, let's talk to strangers. It's like, how about we all come together and talk to each other?
No, we would rather have old men expose themselves to us.
Yes. I have a friend who, I'm not going to say who, but they used to use it to mutual masturbation.
You're kidding.
They would
I've never heard of a woman doing that.
Well, I think it's very common. Women like sex too, apparently. But they would just film their bottom bits, and then other people would do that, and so they just all masturbate.
You know what? The internet's a beautiful place.
Men and women can come together in that way.
If Einstein could see us now.
Gravity. People are masturbating.
Einstein discovered gravity.
Wait, Einstein discovered E = MC squared. The nuclear bomb.
Einstein made a nuclear bomb?
E = MC squared. Oh my god.
That's not nuclear bomb.
E = MC squared.
This is like when we thought that the Declaration of Independence, MLK's speech, and the Gettysburg Address are all the same thing.
No, because the atomic bomb, it says that... Wait. The nuclear bomb based on E = MC squared. It's true, Einstein signed his name to it, but it's not really true
Well, how does...
You just split an atom. I think that he contributed to that, people found out, atomic bomb stuff.
What does E =
Energy
MC?
Energy equals mass multiplied by the square of the speed of light. And C = 186,000 miles per second.
186 miles per second. That's so fast.
I don't understand why splitting an atom causes such a huge reaction. It's like, chill out.
Yeah, just like get some scissors and just like cut it in half.
But I physically don't understand. Is it because, well, I guess the atom then becomes like unstable, and then everything else surrounding the atom becomes unstable, and then they all just split.
That's more than I could say.
What's the difference between an atomic bomb and a
nuclear bomb?
Nuclear bomb. Are they like the same? Is one like Omegle and one is like Chatroulette?
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. Any nuclear scientists in the comments, be sure to let us know.
They're totally lost.
Yeah. And also nuclear fusion and fission. Don't know the difference.
Fish. Oh, fuck. Cramp.
You got it?
No, we can look this up. Fission.
Also, side note, this is just going to be us being fucking stupid for 30 minutes.
But that'd be a great Omegle question. Like, once you're done asking how to make a Luigi board and what is love, you're like, all right, so what is the difference between nuclear fusion and nuclear fission? I imagine fission, or like something has to do with like splitting and then combining, you know?
Fission? Then what the fuck is fusion? You're making them kiss.
I love that thing where people go on like TikTok or Twitter and they ask questions that are clearly their homework, and they're like, what would you say is the difference of nuclear fusion and fission in like 30 words or less? # don't judge me challenge or whatever. Yeah.
Fission is the splitting of a heavy unstable nucleus.
Fusion is the
fission is the splitting.
Yeah.
And fusion is a process where two light nuclei combine together, releasing vast amounts of energy.
Duh, dude, I just said that.
You did. You're actually super smart.
In exact terms. Dude, I went on a date the other day.
That's why I said that. And you're actually like kind of smart.
This girl kept saying, oh my God, you're smart. Like every time I would say something.
It's shocking.
And then one time she slipped up and she said, oh my God, you're actually smart. And when someone says that you're smart so many times, you're like, okay, did you first off thought I was stupid?
Just tell me you think I'm an idiot.
I get out of the car, she's like, oh, this bitch is stupid as shit.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, they're smart, you know? It hurt my feelings so much. But also validated me.
It's one of those things where you're like a beaten puppy.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I am smart. Because she's imposed on you already that she thinks you're stupid.
Mm-hmm. I really turned the ship around. But the interest tags I know are like super helpful for like artists who want to like go on like a public platform, but also they don't want to use like their actual like account.
Yeah. Kim Petras did that.
Yeah.
She typed in Kim Petras.
Mm-hmm. And then she talked to people who are Kim Petras fans.
Yeah. Crazy.
Crazy.
That's when the internet's a beautiful thing.
We should do that.
I would love to do that. Sarah Baska does that all the time.
Really?
She'll go on Omegle and just talk to people. She'll put in like One Direction or Harry Styles.
Oh, shit.
Just talk to people and they'll be like, are you Sarah Baska? And then she clicks next. I don't know if she really does that, but that would be funny.
You just made that up?
I just made that up.
It's a very elaborate lie.
Well, no, the next part. She does go on Omegle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one use of interest tags, and so you're just paired with a stranger. And then there's the unmonitored version. In 2013, an unmonitored version of the video chat mode was opened. I assume it was all unmonitored at first.
Yeah.
Okay. Leaving the original content moderator regulated video section open to anyone aged 13 and up.
13.
Oh my God, 13 and up on Omegle? Jesus Christ.
That sounds about right. I went on Omegle in 7th grade.
What is wrong with... But you're going to see so much dick.
Oh, I did.
So much...
Oh, I did.
Sauce.
This is what I'm telling you. I did not... I'll be real vulnerable with you guys. I lost my virginity when I was 19. And before that, my whole understanding of sex and sexual anatomy came from Omegle, Pornhub, and fanfiction.
Oh my God.
And that's not a lie.
I'm going to piggyback off of the day you lost. I love the day I lost my virginity because it was the day that Michael Jackson died. So everyone knows where they were when I was getting fucked for the first time. So it's a special day for... I'm not happy that Michael Jackson died. I am happy that like everyone... Where were you?
Don't remember.
Just right immediately.
Just absolutely invalidated your point. Yeah. I don't know.
I was at church camp.
You lost your virginity at church camp?
Yeah.
That's the most Christian thing I've ever heard.
He was a senior boy who was going to LSU. So I don't remember his name. God bless.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
I don't remember it.
Don't give him that satisfaction.
We were just on a gravel path. Yeah. What else did you say about losing your... Oh, yeah. You learned about anatomy. Yeah, I didn't know that people could orgasm until, like, I was, like, 21.
Literally. Like,
I didn't know what my clit was. I've dated so many women who, like, they're like, you ever do that thing when you're younger, just, like, sit in the bathtub? I did not know that that works like that.
Yeah.
I
I didn't know it was a two-way street.
Yeah.
I always thought because in porn, it's always about the man. And sex, the act of sex is over when the man is done.
Yeah.
That's how I just thought of it. That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm admitting that I'm stupid. I didn't know how lesbians have sex because I was like, how do you have sex without, like, penetration? You can...
Well, how would you?
Because sex is stimulating your... it's not necessarily penetration. It's stimulating your genitals. Mm-hmm. Or what... I mean, yeah, that's what it is, sex.
Learning really good stuff here, guys. Also, this is completely unrelated, but it's in my mind still. We were talking about E = MC squared.
Yeah.
And the speed of light. Did you ever go to air shows? You're a military brat. Did you ever go to air shows as a kid?
Like the Blue Angels?
Yes, Blue Angels.
Yeah.
The speed of sound
is much slower than the speed of light.
Yes. And that still to this day blows my mind where you would see them go by and then like 4 seconds later you would hear the like crack of them going by.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, so light... I think it's like the light from the sun is like 8 seconds like slower or something.
Yeah.
So we're actually seeing light from the past. And so that
Shit. Wow. Fucking wild. Damn.
Oh my gosh. But 13-year-olds should not be on Omegle.
Yeah.
They should be listening to this podcast.
Hey guys, make sure to go do your homework. It's due tonight, 11:59 p.m.
Pacific Standard Time.
Yes.
Everyone on the East Coast is like, fuck!
Damn it!
No! And then the British are like, we gotta stop fucking talking about the British.
The British are like, hello, mate!
Hello, governor! Every single time, I'm so sorry, British guys, because every time we like talk about them, they get like so hurt in the YouTube comments.
And then they're just like, Americans have gun violence. And we're like, fair point. That's very
really
good point.
Punching down, guys.
Yeah, really nice, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Made fun of your teeth one time, and then you bring up gun violence.
Yes.
It's really not like a fair battle.
It's a gut punch right there.
It's a gun to a knife fight.
Yes. Bring a gun to a dentist's office. Dickheads. For most of us, learning a second language in high school or college wasn't exactly a high point in our academic careers. I took French for 4 years in high school, and I did not retain anything. Actually, bonjour. Never mind. That was kind of a lie. Now, thanks to Babbel, the language learning app that's sold more than 10 million subscriptions, there's an addictively fun and easy way to learn a new language. Whether you'll be traveling abroad, connecting in a deeper way with family, or you just have some free time, Babbel teaches bite-sized language lessons that you'll actually use in the real world. I decided to try to learn German. I've been trying to do this for forever now, and I have no real reason. Except that I am German, shower, but that's pretty much it. Babbel's 15-minute lessons make it the perfect way to learn a new language on the go. Other language learning apps use AI for their lesson plans, but Babbel lessons were created by over 100 language experts. Their teaching method has been scientifically proven to be effective. With Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. Hey, I'm sorry, that felt right. Plus, Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you to improve your pronunciation and accent. There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. You have 20 days to get your money back if you don't like it. Start your new language learning journey today with Babbel. Right now, save up to 60% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/VCG. That's babbel.com/VCG for up to 60% off of your subscription. Babbel, language for life. No, we love you. Thank you for listening.
Love you guys so much.
We have a real problem here that we're trying to iron out. Yeah. So the newer unmonitored video section allows consenting adults over the age of 18 the freedom to view and share with one another uncensored, explicit video streams.
Thank God. It's getting a little too monitored for my liking.
There is not enough platforms where you can't see people's genitalia.
I'm saying, hey, porn banned from Tumblr.
Yeah.
Instagram, post taken down. TikTok, no nudity. One thing that's remained constant is you can see an uncircumcised sweater dick on Omegle.
Yes.
Turtleneck sweater dick.
Yes. Have you ever seen an uncircumcised penis?
Yeah, on Omegle. Yes. On Omegle.edu.
I mean, like, in real life.
Oh, no.
Oh, I've seen one time, and he was British. I just can't. Come on, dude. I keep circling back to the British people. But I was so confused because I was so sheltered.
Wait, do I know who it is? Was it a famous person?
Oh,
like
no, I was in
internet
college.
Person? Oh.
I've been hooked up with a man in... Oh, God.
Is there a British dude In your college?
Yeah, they had like international students.
Oh, we just had like German kids.
Well, you know that thing of like where international students are like always like paired, like so the British guy was like roommates with like the Norwegian kid.
Yeah.
And I feel like they didn't really get along.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that they were both international students and like I guess they just stuck together.
You guys are European white people.
Yes,
just find something to talk about. I don't know, soccer.
You're both blonde. Should be besties.
You guys know each other?
Yes. But yeah, I saw it and I was like confused because I didn't know what was happening. And then I'm allergic to like most types of like latex, so we had to go get like a special condom. We couldn't find it.
Goat skin condom.
Yeah, but eventually we couldn't find one, so we just didn't. But I saw it and I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna body shame. It's I just had never seen one before.
I will. I bet they smell.
I assume a lot of guys have like smelly parts because they don't wash their ass and stuff.
Yeah,
But I
that's
imagine, you clean it. You pull it back and you scrub underneath.
I'd like to move on.
Is it? Okay. So there is something called dorm chat. Do you want to talk about that?
So in 2014, Omegle began experimenting with the dorm chat mode where you basically had to have a .edu ending to your email to sign up. And you could type in like the name of your college. And so you could see penises from your college.
Yes.
Chat with your classmates and colleagues. That's pretty much a good idea in theory. Not in practice, though.
No.
So prior to early 2013, the site did not censor contributions through a profanity filter. And users have reported encountering nudity or sexual content on camera. Yeah, no shit.
Are you kidding me?
If there's one thing humans are going to do to each other, is expose their genitals.
Yes.
They're going to diddle themselves and expose their genitals. That's one thing. You leave two humans in a room alone.
There was there's like this app called the Citizen app, and one time there was like this guy exposing himself on a street corner, and then like 2 blocks away there was a woman exposing herself, and I was like, oh my god, I hope they meet up.
Yeah.
I want them to like have a meet cute where they just see each other's like dick and pussy, and they're like, oh my god, I fall in love.
That's just Hollywood is a magical place.
I know.
It's really magical. And the creator has acknowledged the questionable content on the site, so at least he is aware. And at one time, he even expressed disappointment at the way in which the site has been used. So, his beautiful child being used for evil intentions,
for nefarious purposes.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna move on to Chatroulette, which is very similar to Omegle.
Yeah.
But what are their differences? Like, could you sum up them?
I think the only difference is really that Omegle has the text-only option if you want to do that, I think. They're both essentially the same thing. But I feel like what we haven't mentioned is that you can next people. Like, skip people and, whatever. I see a lot of... the sex stuff aside, there's a lot of...
Great conversation.
Really great human connection. People singing. They'll be on their guitar. They'll take requests, and then they'll sing, and they'll type their Venmo.
Yeah.
Take tips that way. Celebrities, like we said, get on there. The last time I went on Omegle, I was with my cousins, and we were probably in high school, and my cousin is very pretty. Conventionally very attractive. And I was on there with her, and I didn't have makeup on, which already just...
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Yeah.
And she did. And she's a lot thinner than me and has dark hair. And I had my hair pulled back, like full kombucha meme Britney. Like, that's what I was giving. And these teenage boys just went in on me.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Your fucking dad next to you. One, we skip through, because it's always like teenage boys in groups. The way the girls are in groups. And they'll be like, they were just, you're so hot. The brunette one's hot. Da, da, da. The blonde one's hard to look at. Holy shit. I was just like, man. It's just, that's, I think, part of the reason why I became funny.
Yeah.
You have to just have a way to talk yourself out of those situations.
Verbally abused.
Yes, teenage boys are so fucking cruel. Teenage girls are cruel too.
They are. Anytime I see like teenagers like walking down the street, I cross the street.
Yeah.
I can't deal with the new insecurity.
It is. It's just, and they travel in packs.
Yeah.
It's just, man. And the teenagers now, it's not the braces, acne, and blue eyeshadow. It's like they're Instagram models.
Yeah.
It's even worse.
They comment shit like, you're so ugly. I'm sorry, I'm coping with humor. Because you're so fucking ugly. I'm like, It's not even your trauma. You're not even. What do you mean?
I just don't.
This is what I look like.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I hate those fucking comments because I'm 27. They're like, how do you don't look 27? It's like, I'm not fucking, stop. Stop it.
Literally, after you turn 25, you are ancient.
Yeah.
That's how it feels
Once
online.
you expire to Leonardo DiCaprio, you also expire to young women everywhere.
Yeah, very true. If Leo wouldn't pick you up and take you to a gala,
Neither would we.
neither would anyone.
Leonardo DiCaprio is just like the girl, like boss of like girl teenagers everywhere. All right, so Chatroulette is an online chat website that pairs random users with a choice between two other users for webcam-based conversation. So visitors to the website begin an online chat, audio and video, with another visitor. At any point, either user may leave the current chat by initiating another random connection.
I think Chatroulette, you can't do tags.
You can't do tags?
No.
Oh, so you just have to talk to a stranger about their dick.
It's just anyone. Yeah. Cool dick.
Cool dick.
Could I see it more?
Is it green? That's weird.
You didn't shave to come live on Chatroulette?
You should eat some oranges, sir.
The thought of setting up a ring light behind the camera to show your penis to teenagers.
But there's so many people on like TikTok who've gotten like diagnosed because like someone will see like a mole on them, and like people will comment, "Hey, dude, that mole looks weird," and they'll be like, "Thank you so much." Or like this lady one time was doing her makeup and her eyes were like yellow, and so like people were commenting, "Dude, you might be like jaundice.
You have jaundice.
You have like liver failure right now." And then she actually like got checked out, and she had like some. Yeah, but so sometimes it's nice to set up a ring light and get examined by by strangers.
The doctors of TikTok.
Yes. Oh my gosh, one time at my old apartment in Virginia, I walked to the 7-Eleven and this guy, I think he was homeless, he was like, "Are you a nurse?" And I was like, "No, I'm not." And he's like, "Can you look at this?" And I just said I'm not a nurse.
Yeah.
But I can't, but I didn't look at it, but I was like scared. You know, it's like when someone's like, I was scared he's gonna pull out his dick.
Yeah. Check this out. But it's just like a growth on his shoulder. Sir, I can't help.
It's like a Voldemort situation. It's become sentient. The boy who lived. He puts his shirt back on. Come to die.
The boy who lived. Come to die. The homeless guy outside the 7-Eleven is Voldemort. Spit on the mic. Sorry about that, guys.
I spit everywhere in here. So in February 2010, a few months after the website was created, your face when you said that. The boy who lived. The boy who lived.
It's ridiculous. I spit again. Whatever.
About 35 people were on Chatroulette at any given time. Around the beginning of March, creator Andrew Tarkovsky estimated the site to have 1.5 million users.
Wow. That's 2010.
Mm-hmm. That's like half the world population back then. What if we were that stupid? Like, what if we were that stupid? Did we just try to figure out, wait, was E equals MC squared just like a couple of minutes ago?
Yeah, it was
or am
a
I
couple minutes
imagining
ago.
that? Okay.
I would love to go rewatch one of the first ever videos we did where we took the American citizenship test.
Oh, yeah, we both failed that.
Miserably. And then we also just did some general science questions, and it was just so hard.
What was one of the, like, questions where it's like how many...
Something about the solar system.
Or, like, how long does someone spend in, like, as a senator? I don't fucking know,
limits.
dude.
That shit is so humiliating.
There's too many people in the Senate. I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
Yeah, they're all old. There should be term limits.
Yes.
And that's the takeaway from this
There
episode,
are
guys.
term limits in the Senate. On the
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court.
Whatever. I'm not running for all this shit.
All right, so according to the survey carried by RJ Metrics, about 1 in 8 spins on Chatroulette yielded R-rated content.
You got a 1 out of 8 chance of seeing
Dick.
someone diddling.
Yes.
A diddler.
When guys jack off, is it called diddling? Because I always assume diddling is when you have a pussy.
No, diddling is just when you got your fingers going. That's diddling to me.
I-
To diddle oneself.
For diddling, I imagine there has to be a hole. Because like, it sounds like you're dipping in.
No. Diddle. You can do that around a pee-pee.
You use both fingers to like gently tap on your penis.
All eight of your front-facing phalanges to diddle.
You're playing it like a flute. The skin flute. That's why they call it that.
Did you see my TikTok the other day?
No.
Heard a penis referred to as a meat candle.
Meat candle.
Isn't that awful?
Yeah.
Meat candle.
Meat candle.
Lily Reinhart from, what's Jughead's show? Riverdale.
Yes.
Commented and said, well, how do you light it? Is it the pubes? And I said, Lily Reinhart, why you commented on my TikTok?
Why do you never light a candle from the base. You always light the tip.
That's true.
I imagine you stick a wick in the dick and then just let it...
A birthday candle. It sings.
You put a candle on a cake, but it's your dick through a hole.
Come on. Is this... We really had high hopes for this podcast,
We
and
literally
it wasn't going to be this.
It's fine. We just talked about science. Now we can talk about dicks for a little bit.
We had such high hopes for this podcast. How do we go from talking about...
We are literally talking about Chatroulette.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is violating community guidelines. You can't show your dick anywhere, you know?
Except Chatroulette and Omegle. And it's literally like almost, I would say, encouraged.
Yes.
Especially if you have friends that are going on there with the sole purpose to masturbate with strangers. Yes. That is insane to me.
It was weird that a not man was doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Stanley included some statistics here that I kind of want to touch on. So an informal study published in March 2010 showed that nearly half of all Chatroulette spins connected a user with someone in the U.S., while the next most likely country was France.
Pervs.
Yeah. With 15%. On average, in sessions showing a single person, 89% of these were male.
Shit.
And 11% were female. 8% of spins showed multiple people behind the camera.
That always scares me when there's multiple people there to like roast you.
That's literally the teenage boy scenario. They're there to just cause emotional harm.
Yeah.
Do damage.
I couldn't deal with that.
About 1 in 3 females appeared as a group, as we were saying, and 1 in 12 males. A user was more likely to encounter a webcam featuring no person at all than one featuring a sole female.
And then one featuring a what?
A sole female.
So sorry, we're talking about dicks and family.
It literally...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, guys, but this is really...
A sole female. Okay, so you're more likely to see no one than one woman.
Yes.
Society.
I don't know, that's true.
Yeah.
About 1 in 8 spins yielded someone apparently naked, exposing themselves, or engaging in a sexual act. A user was twice as likely to encounter a sign requesting female nudity than to encounter actual female nudity.
Oh.
Please show tits.
Can you not speak on Omegle?
Some people just keep their mic off.
Oh.
A little fun fact, in June 2010, the creator of Chatroulette was awarded by Webby for excellence on the internet. Excellence, dude?
Excellence.
How are we defining excellence?
I just imagine like most perverted, maybe.
You, my friend, have broken boundaries. This is quite excellent. Yes. You deserve all of the awards and accolades.
Wait, it was created by this guy in Moscow, Russia.
17-year-old high school student in Moscow, Russia.
Oh my gosh, he's like, is it Mark Zuckerberg, but for dicks?
Yeah.
You know how Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook for like rate women's faces?
Yeah.
This is just for dicks and pussies.
The Steve Jobs of porn.
Steve Jobs.
Andriy
Steve Handjobs.
Ternovisky. No, that's good.
I know.
That's
oh my
good.
God.
Sorry, Steve Jobs. Sorry.
Right. He's dead?
He died of cancer.
Oh wait, yeah, he died on my 18th birthday. Dude, no. Okay, there's a comedian that stole this joke from me. Never mind. Let's just.
No, I would like to hear it.
His last day as an adult was my first. Whatever.
Okay.
Dude, so many people have died on very important dates in my life.
Yeah, that's a weird phenomenon you got going on. We should try to contact them on the Luigi board.
The day I get married, like the White House like shuts down and goes on high alert or something. Yeah. All right, so yeah, it was created by a 17-year-old in high school. He chose the name Chatroulette after watching The Deer Hunter, a 1978 film set in the Vietnam War, in which prisoners of war were forced to play Russian roulette. Oh, Chatroulette, like Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Talk about a crazy fucking game, Russian roulette. When you're so bored.
So bored.
Like, Americans, before we had, like, the internet, we were just watching, fucking Spanglish on a loop. And Russians are just, they got a gun on the family road trip.
I wonder why it's called Russian roulette.
Because it's created by Russians.
Why? They're just so bored just drinking vodka, and they're like, what if we shoot each other?
That sounds like them.
In which a player places a single round in a revolver, spins the cylinder, places the muzzle against the head or body, and pulls the trigger. Is Russian roulette... What are the... Okay.
Is Russian roulette dangerous?
Can you die from Russian roulette? The origin of Russian roulette. The first trace of Russian roulette can be found in the story The Fatalist of 1840.
Okay.
Part of the collection of A Hero of Our Time. It's a poetry book. In the story, the protagonist says there is no predestination and proposes a bet emptying about 20 gold pieces onto the table. A lieutenant of the dragons... I'm immediately not interested, so I'm going to move on.
So it's just like, yeah, these guys made a bet. If you shoot yourself in the head.
Yeah. Humans, again, we are capable of so much, yet we do so little. We put a man on the moon.
I think it's like a counter, like it's like a balancing act. You know, if we're going to put a man on the moon, we have to create a game in which someone will shoot themselves in the head.
Yeah.
You know, if we're gonna create Chatroulette, we also have to discover the cure for cancer.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
it's all about balance.
It is. I think the universe is constantly balancing itself.
Yes, and that's why our world is doing great.
Never been better.
So the site initially had 20 users, and then it doubled daily. Oh my gosh, imagine the site with 20 users. You keep refreshing, showing your dick. It's like, dude, literally, I've seen your dick so many times.
I told you I wasn't interested. Just put it away at this
I said
point.
no the first time. So it just kept doubling. He discusses that he did not advertise or post his site anywhere. Ooh, word of mouth.
Very
Like
late 90s thing. Mm-hmm. Or the internet just kind of... I always think this is crazy. The internet just kind of like happened.
Yeah.
No one was like posting about the internet and like newspapers or like bulletin boards. The internet just kind of like happened.
Yeah. Al Gore.
It's so fucking crazy. Al Gore invented the internet.
Algorithm. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in early November of 2009, shortly after the site was launched, it had 500 visitors per day. 1 month later, it had 50,000.
That is insane.
That is so crazy to me. Yeah, he won the Webby Award for Excellence on the Internet.
So well deserved.
They quickly ate their words.
Yeah.
Like...
Excellence has never meant less.
They received criticism, particularly with respect to the offensive, obscene, or pornographic material that some users on the site were exhibiting. Television personality Keith Abloh advised parents should keep all their children off the site because it's much too dangerous for children. It's a predator's paradise. This is one of the worst faces of the internet that I've seen. It's disconnecting human relationships rather than connecting them.
Excellence. Excellence at work.
Yes. And then Emmy Allen, president of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, told CBS The Early Show that the site was the quote-unquote last place parents want their kids to be. This is a huge red flag. This is extreme social networking. This is a place kids are going to gravitate to.
And we did.
Mm-hmm. I guess it's like taboo. You know, like kids are just always like drawn to like taboo shit. Like that's why they do the fucking Ouija boards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we've talked about this before of like, when you're shielded from so much growing up, these websites are, it's like a treasure chest.
Yeah.
You have no idea what the world has to offer. And plot twist, this is the worst of what the world has to offer.
Yes. Also, it's like when your parents are like so strict, like they create like really sneaky children.
Yeah.
I think that's what my parents definitely did to me. Like
Me too.
I was sneaking out every fucking weekend and
You
getting
learn how
drunk.
to lie really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can lie. But my dad is also a pathological liar, so that's why.
Runs in the family.
Do you think I'm a pathological liar?
No.
I do lie for fun sometimes, but that's because I want attention. I am a Libra.
It's wild to think about some of the stuff that I was like doing online as a 13, 14, 15-year-old. My parents had no idea. Because how would they?
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, I'm going to monitor what you post on. Give me your logins. I'm simply making another email.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
My parents are not like, my dad's very like tech literate, but like they would have no idea. I do so much shit on social media, they wouldn't even know how to track it.
Right.
It would just be so confusing.
Yeah.
However, oh god, my brother's, whatever. So my dad found like 24 hours of porn on like my brother's computer.
So much.
I was like, how are you watching a day straight worth of porn?
Live stream.
And also, are you downloading it? Just watch it on the fucking...
That Cody Co video of like, I get super anxious on planes, downloaded 3 terabytes of porn on my iPad, hope you don't mind.
Your comfort porn?
I get super anxious, helps my anxiety.
But yeah, basically people were like, this is a bad site for kids, which I can agree most of the internet is horrible for kids. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't be online. You shouldn't be any place anonymous under the age of 15.
I would agree. And also I think, well, I guess we'll see the effects of it in the long term, but like even the Cocomelon kids on YouTube, the children that watch that, or the children that watch gamers, streamers, how is that affecting them?
I feel like it's making their attention van
Beep, beep.
Look at me. I feel like it's making their attention span like shorter. You know, like the iPad babies. It really does freak me out.
Yeah.
Because I'm a full-grown adult addicted to my phone. I can't even imagine what that would do developmentally to a baby's brain.
You're 4 years old.
Yeah.
And you're at dinner and you have to have your iPad or you're going to scream at the top of your lungs.
Yeah. I can imagine it's okay to like distract them occasionally, but to like the extent, like I feel like babies are just always holding their iPads now. I don't know if I sound like an old person. You kids and your damn iPads.
No, but it's kind of, the older I get, the more I get it.
Mm-hmm. My dad used to say, the older I get, the better I was.
That's pretty fucking depressing.
I know.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know how that had to...
It's like that Toby Keith song. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. What the fuck does that mean, Toby Keith?
I don't know. My friend Abby from YouTube says, you win some, you lose most.
And that's fair.
And I agree with her.
Yeah.
And I've stolen that.
Yeah.
I say that everywhere.
That's great.
So yeah, what were we looking at?
We were looking at, Chatroulette being bad for kids. Go figure.
Okay. So Ternosky told me this.
Sorry. We're off the Diet Coke. We're off the DC.
Told the New York Times that everyone finds his own way of using the site. Some think it's a game, others think it's a whole unknown world, others think it's a dating service.
Yeah.
I think it's cool that such a concept can be useful for so many people, although some people are using the site in not very nice ways. I really am against it.
Thank God he put that on the record. I am really against it.
Disclaimer, don't use it for porn.
Don't do it.
Yes, quote unquote. Early users of the site would frequently encounter users who were naked and masturbating in front of the camera. Mm-hmm. According to certain reports and a first-hand test, the majority of the site's users are male and overwhelmingly young, and people in their 30s are usually mocked on the site for being too old. Oh my god, if I went on this fucking, like, a chat roulette, if I was, like, masturbating, they're like, that's the clit of someone who's almost 30.
No, they wouldn't say that. They'd show you to show your tits. They'd tell you to show your tits. That's what they would ask for.
They, like, guess how old I am by, like, my boobs. 27.
Those are some mature boobs.
Yes.
Old. You know what we didn't mention is, one of the... One of the features of a lot of these anonymous, like, chatting apps is ASL.
American
Age,
Sign
sex,
Language.
location.
Oh, American Sign Language. I was like, if their audio's muted, that's actually a really great point.
That would be a great way to...
You were talking about age, sex, location.
I was talking about age, sex, location. But actually, yeah, in the vein of, how could these apps and websites have such great potential?
Yeah.
Like, that really is. Like, you could be communicating with someone from the other side of the world in sign language. And if you need help, like, you can type and ask the question. And that's really great, but of course it's not used that way.
Yeah.
ASL stands for, in internet terms, age, sex, location.
I think we need to bring that back.
But what is anonymous? And people do that now. In Instagram, you can have your location, your age, and your pronouns.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes you'll see like a thirst trap on like TikTok, and you'll want to comment, but then you realize that you're getting older, so you just want. Maybe you should comment like ASL. I know, especially for a lesbian. How old are you? I mean, sex and location is more important. How old are you and where the fuck are you? Can we fuck?
Please, how close are you to me?
I'm thirsting with my verified account.
How soon can you get here? You're posting our address everywhere.
Hypothetically, if I were to fly, how long would it take to get to you right now? And would you be interested?
Please.
Yes, please. Oh no, you shouldn't. Don't ever look up any of the women's rugby team for the Olympics or any of the ice hockey women's.
Why is that?
Because I'm just like I'm a dog in those fucking comments.
Yeah.
God,
you can't even move it to the DM. You're just on the public Instagram comment.
Just slap me with a puck, Call me Sarah. Like
knock my teeth out. Throw my dead body on the ice.
There's like 30 likes, and then people are like replying, "Sarah, we see this."
I love when I get comments back. I'll comment on like. Jack Harlow's posts. And I'll be like, please. Just the word please. And then the comment, it'll have like 1,000 likes, and then the comments are like, Brittany? Two question marks, like, Brittany? Hello? Delete this.
We see you. It's a complete opposite of being anonymous.
Brittany?
I'm foaming at the mouth online.
And just give me a chance.
Please. Yeah, and so I can't even imagine you're in your 30s on Chatroulette and everyone's like, old, instead of like, dick.
Yeah.
They're like, you're too old to be showing dick.
I don't think that's...
You're too old to be showing dick.
Put that away. I don't think that's accurate at all because I exclusively saw older looking men have their peni out.
Really? They're peni.
They're peni.
They're multiple penises.
It really...
Well, did you think that they were older, or was it the fact that you're like younger, like you were a teenager when
probably
you did this?
Probably that. It's like I was simply 14 years old and they were probably 25.
Man, it's just gross.
They are, but apparently women are too.
Well,
you got your friends on there diddling each other, diddling themselves.
But there's something more romantic about women doing that than men doing that.
I would have to agree.
Because the intention behind it is like, you know, I mean, I don't want to say, there's just something gross. I mean, maybe it's the gay thing that I'm thinking about right now.
You're like, it's romantic when lesbians diddle on Omegle.
I swear to God, I wish someone would like, hey, do you just want to, please, dude. Oh my God. I've made this like TikTok where I wish there was like a lesbian grinder, and I had like a complete and utter mental breakdown, and I just, because every time you go on like a lesbian dating app, it's always like, do you want to get coffee, or like, which is really nice. You want to go on a picnic. Sometimes you just want to get fucked, you know? Because like when men are involved, there's usually an opportunity to just like meet up and have sex. And when you're so touch deprived, I was like, there's no like lesbian grinder. And then I got
what would it be called? Clitter?
Scissor.
Ooh, both are good.
And then both are good.
Both are good.
And so I got my first like butt ass picture on Bumble from a girl. I literally was like, thank you so much, dude. I've been like dying for this.
You coming back? You don't know what this means to me.
You don't know. My day has changed. I have a pep in my step. I'm going outside.
I smiled for the first time in a week.
They didn't answer me though. I was like, fuck, you're so hot. This is so hard to do.
You're a lot bolder than me because I'm not on the dating apps.
Yeah, I know you're not.
It's just scary.
Yeah. Because
my privacy means a lot to me, especially like being intimate like that with people.
My privates mean nothing to me. Wait, your privacy?
Privacy.
Yes, your
Because it's been like, well, just talking about fucking how awful men can be online. Have I told the story before of how I like matched with these two dudes on Bumble?
No.
Just like within the course of an hour, you match with so many people. I was talking to both of them, just like casually responding to the messages. And one of them DM'd me on Twitter, like to the verified Brittany Broski account, and was like, and sent a screenshot of our messages and this other dude's messages, and was like, yo, which one would you pick, me or him? Turns out they were roommates.
Oh, shit.
Lived with two other dudes as well. They added me to a group chat where they exposed like one of their other buddies being like, yeah, I wouldn't hit. Or like, she's kind of ugly, but I'd hit just to say that I did.
Oh, my God.
Or something like that, where it was like, they clearly weren't attracted to me, or, you know, they thought I'm fat or fucking whatever. And then, but they would fuck just to say that they did.
Yeah.
And all of our messages were screenshotted. Every single one. And I was like, this has completely changed how I view this. Like dating and my privacy, and people just don't know how to act. When they see that check mark. And it's just like, I am terrified.
Yeah, I also get kind of like bugged, like when you go on like TikTok and people are like roasting people's dating profiles. Because I mean, some of them are cringy, but some of these are just like normal people, and someone's like making fun of like something on them. Also, it's totally dangerous. I've seen like a couple gay people do it, and I was like, you have no idea. You might out someone. Like if you do that.
Oh my God, I never even thought about that. That's so true.
And so like, it's just like, it's a private conversation where someone's trying to connect with you. Don't send a screenshot unless they're like a complete like mental terrorist.
Well,
you know?
And that's even more like people just don't. For the people that are really trying to find a relationship.
Yeah.
I know that, you know, like Hinge is more the relationship app, but even then, that's such a vulnerable private thing. Roasting someone, how they look, how they answer questions. I get it if it's cringy straight men because they need to be brought down off the pedestal, but like anyone else, I don't know. It's just it's a weird thing.
Yeah. We have done YouTube videos together where we rate or like fix our followers' profiles, but
they submitted them.
They submitted them. We didn't like just go on fucking Bumble and like screenshot everyone.
Yeah.
That would be rude. I was banned from Hinge for impersonating Sarah Shower.
Well, you shouldn't have done that.
I shouldn't have done that.
Consider this. Be yourself.
I couldn't even appeal it, and I submitted my passport photo. And I was like, this is really me.
Yeah.
And I'm not even like fucking, I don't know. I don't really mind going on dating apps. It's usually a crapshoot. Like people either know me, kind of, or like don't know me at all, don't use social media. A lot of lesbians pride themselves on like, I don't use social media. I'm just above it.
Get with the fucking program.
I'm like, okay, well you're gonna really screw yourself right now.
You respond back, you think you're better than me?
You think you're better than me? No.
If there are any software developers, contact Sarah. I want to develop Scissor.
To fuck? Or wait.
Sure.
Oh,
no,
Ryan,
to develop
Scissor.
Scissor and Clitter.
I thought you were just pairing me with like a occupation that you feel like I really vibe with.
Yeah, you guys are any software developers? Please hit my friend up.
Sarah knows how to use a computer.
I think that'd be a great moneymaker for you. Go on Shark Tank.
Just develop software. Oh, wait, the grinder or the scissor? Oh, yeah. So a lot of like gay men were commenting in reference to like, I wish there was a lesbian grinder. They're like, you don't understand. We have to deal with a lot of predators on Grinder. I was like, I don't understand.
I'm the predator.
As a lesbian, I don't understand what it's like to deal with predators on dating apps. Oh my gosh, a huge meme is the fact that like literally couples looking for threesomes and then men who set their gender to as a woman because they want to match, because they think they view me as a kink. Literally hundreds of women have been killed by showing up on a date.
You're like, thank you for telling me.
Thank you so much for letting me know what it's like to deal with a predator on the internet.
Appreciate you looking out for me.
I do understand what you're saying, and I understand that Grindr does have its like valid problems.
Yeah.
And I think that gay men and lesbians alike are dealing with the opposite end of a spectrum.
Yeah.
Where like gay men sometimes want a very wholesome experience, and lesbians sometimes want to just fill your whole experience. You know?
Good one.
And so we're like on the opposite ends where sometimes we may get jealous of each other. I think straight people have it more in the middle.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Well, because those apps are designed for straight people. So, I don't know, but still, it's a fucking dismal experience.
It is.
Dating apps are dismal.
This document says that people date, that a creator intended for people to like date on like Chatroulette. I was like, why would you ever do that? You have nothing in common. Like you just, why would you want to date someone from the internet?
Trying to recreate the bar experience, maybe. The thought of going up to a stranger you think is attractive and being like, hey, I'm da-da-da.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that? Fuck no!
You've never approached someone in a bar?
No!
Me neither.
It's intimidating and scary.
Yeah. Oh shit, I've never. Yeah, it's just fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because like now I'm like at this point in like horniness. I'm sorry, we keep circling back to this.
It's all right.
But like I literally went on a date with a girl and I was like, "Do you want to make out?" And she had so many red flags, but I was like, "I just want to fucking make out." And I'm just asking people at this point to kiss me, touch me. Yeah.
It's valid.
Yeah. It's valid.
Well, it's also this post-COVID thing of like everyone is so touch-starved. I don't know.
I wonder how Chatroulette fared during COVID. Like, I wonder if more people went online.
Well, yeah, there was, Stanley included some statistic that following product changes in spring 2020 and enhanced by the COVID-19 pandemic, Chatroulette's user numbers have more than doubled between 2019 and 2020. So this is even 2 years ago. Due to a large relaunch of Chatroulette in June 2020, so right in the middle of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Including new features and a more reliable and modern platform, user numbers are expected to continuously grow. So I bet it's doing better than ever now.
Yeah, because they're just like, you're so, like you said, like touch deprived during the fucking pandemic. People were so touch deprived, they were going on Zoom dates.
I remember that.
I've never been so horny where I set up a meeting, you know?
Diddling on Zoom.
You put it on your calendar. It's like you
Zoom
have...
diddle date?
Yeah, Zoom diddle date. Meeting with my boss, and then like literally 5 minutes later, Zoom diddle date.
I'm going to diddle myself on Chatroulette.
You color code your diddle times. Oh, I got my morning diddle.
If I miss that, I'm going to get cranky.
Yes. My diddle from home schedule.
Diddle from home. My diddle from home routine.
Yes. I can't wait to start diddling from work again, if you know what I mean.
From the office. Yes. That is criminal.
But I would never go on these. I mean, I kind of want to do the one where you set up like a hashtag, like a common interest. I feel like that would be fun for us.
Very much.
Yeah.
And, well, I would want to do it. That's a great way to connect with fans. And I know a lot of creators do that, but I would want to do it more so like, I don't know, what would you type in?
Well, I mean, like...
Chris Angel. See what kind of weird fucks come up on Chris Angel.
It's just Chris Angel.
Yeah.
That's where he is. Fucking...
Or imagine, like, just typing in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Or, like, Hollywood.
Oh, whose interest is Los Angeles?
I don't know.
I'm just generally interested.
I'm here. Yeah. I'm just gonna see what's here. Fucking no. I think we used to do, in high school, we used to do One Direction, I think, as a tag. And then we would also do movies, like Marvel.
Yeah.
Just like fanboys, so they could call me fat and ugly.
Yeah.
Really a good experience. Really formed my personality, I would say.
I think it's really interesting that like the One Direction crowd and the Marvel crowd is still throwing the same insults at you.
Yeah.
Like they have like different interests, but they're all interested in just insulting the shit out of you.
Love that.
That's so rude.
It is.
Yeah.
But that's why I just don't like, it's interesting to me, but it's not fun the way it was when I was 13.
Yeah. Was it fun? Like, would you consider that fun when you were 13?
It was fun because I was not supposed to be doing it.
Yeah.
And now that I'm a completely independent, self-sufficient adult, it's just like, why would I subject myself to that on purpose?
That's your job. That's your job.
That's true.
Yes.
And that is a valid point. I'm like, I get enough of that shit on TikTok comments. I don't need to subject myself to it from strangers.
That is true.
Also, just wanted to mention, Stanley puts cheat sheets for us to kind of go topic by, bullet point by bullet point. Mm-hmm. And for the FYI, he just put dick.
Yes.
People show their penis online still, is what he typed. So that's really great. I think that about sums it up for me.
Yeah, I think that's it for Chatroulette. If you had a nice, pleasant experience on Chatroulette, you met your significant other.
You're lying, first of all.
Fucking liar.
Yeah.
But let us know in the comments below, especially on YouTube.
Yeah.
Especially on YouTube.
I want to hear some awful Omegle stories.
Mm-hmm. I imagine they're all like, saw a man's dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, what else?
Mm-hmm. Also, extra points for anyone who can go through this episode and count how many times we said dick.
That's going to be humiliating. I'd rather not know. Actually, I do want to know.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. This has been
Violating Community Guidelines. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Any place you get your podcasts.
Rate us 5 stars.
YouTube. Like, subscribe.
Omegle. Chatroulette.
Mm-hmm.
Follow us on Omegle.
Follow us on Omegle. Your common interest is just like...
It's violating community guidelines. That's a terrible tag.
Yes.
That is an awful tag.
A lot of random people get looped in.
Yeah.
Because that's their general interest.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. And we will talk to you in the next one.
Bye.